everyone. Welcome to Wild Breakaway with Tom Chorsky. I'm Audra Martin. 4 games, 6 points later, the Minnesota Wild wrap up their Canadian road trip tonight on a very strong note, defeating the Winnipeg Jets 4-2 in front of their home fans. And now you look at the Minnesota Wild, they're continuing to be in the driver's seat in the Central Division with another big win tonight. Yeah, they took a 3-0 lead, which got cut to 3-2, but that 3-0 lead really got them off to a good start. Charlie Coyle was very good tonight. Pominville with a couple goals, Nino Niederreiter with a couple goals, and the Wild continued to roll. They kept Winnipeg's sharpshooters, their best players, out on the perimeter. Didn't let them have too many good looks. They got outshot somewhat significantly, but again, Devin Newnick was out on top of his crease, making those saves when he had to. And the Wild to prove just why they are one of the best road teams in the NHL. Here's a look at your final stats for the night tonight. They were outshot by the Jets 40-25. Neither team able to capitalize on their opportunity on the power play. When it comes to hits, well, that goes in favor of the Jets. No surprise, they like to throw their weight around a bit. But again, it's a big 4-2 win for the Minnesota Wild. Charlie Coyle back in center tonight for the Minnesota Wild. 3 helpers tonight. Here is what the head coach had to say about his performance.
He had 3 assists. He was pretty good. I mean, I knew I was going to go down to 3 lines in the third period. That's why I moved him back to wing. But it wasn't because of his the fact that he wasn't playing well, because I thought he was our best player.
Here's a look at the next 3 for the Minnesota Wild. It's a quick turnaround as they are en route back to the Twin Cities to take on the Chicago Blackhawks tomorrow night. Then Friday, it's a head-to-head matchup with the Tampa Bay Lightning. And Sunday, a little matinee against the Detroit Red Wings. But first things first, a very tough Chicago Blackhawks squad who comes into town trailing the Wild in the standings. So you know that they're going to want to get out to a good start, anxious to pick up 2 points against their Central Division foe. Well, Patrick Kane and Coach Quenneville said today that playing the Wild is going to be their most important game at this point of the season. They're chasing the Wild. They're trying to catch them. They want to finish first. That's their DNA. And right now the Wild are the king of the top of the pack right now. So it's going to be a great game over in St. Paul. I expect nothing less than, you know, a festive atmosphere when the Blackhawks come to town and the Wild are on top of them. It's going to be, I don't know, it's going to be great. It's going to be a great weekend in St. Paul, and tomorrow's game is the start of it all. And it starts an 8-game homestand for the Minnesota Wild, so we'll see if they can start on a high note, just like they ended the road trip tonight in Winnipeg. We look forward to seeing you in a few days. For Tom Chorsky, I'm Audra Martin. Thanks for joining us on Wild Breakaway.